Hey guys, Iceman here. So, this is my Lightning Sorceress. I've respect now back to Lightning. I did the Frost Nova thing. I really just found it to be boring as fuck. And so I wanted to go back to Lightning. Lightning at least has some variety to it. As you can use Charged Bolt, you can use Lightning Surge, and you can use Chain Lightning. Because if you want to be powerful in this build, you have to max all three. And they all synergize one another. And then with that, you get to max Lightning Mastery. Something that's really nice about it, actually, is how you have a lot of points left over then. I don't think it's worth maxing Thunderstorm from what I've seen. It lasts like 20 seconds or some shit like that. Just really low. It doesn't seem to be worth it. It does a lot of damage, but it just doesn't last long. Maybe that's something they'll fix in a later patch, I don't know. But it's just not worth putting your points into it, it seems, when it only lasts like 20 seconds when you max that shit out. Let's see what you can do. You can add a little bit to it. No, you can't add to the duration, except for with the skill point itself. But yeah, you have points left over, so it's nice because you can pump some into Warmth. And I have quite a few pumped into it. I have a few left over. I know some builds they'll have like one into Hydra and one into Fire Mastery, so I'm considering that. Just try it out, because sometimes you do run into immunes that Infinity does not break. Like Tier 3, for example, the beetles there are annoying as fuck. So, yeah, I might try that, but I don't know. In my Merc, I got this Leviathan 40s, a Cannot Corrupt Talmask, and Infinity. And I have this nice little wand on Switch. But yeah, Sean King, he hooked me up with his torch and his Annie, so I can make a few videos with them. So thank you, bruh, for letting me use that shit. Yeah, he hooked me up with this and this, so I can make a few videos. You know, I intend to get it back to him sometime soon. So these are goodies. And then I have one light GC. I have Hoto, which reminds me, I was actually going to put Griffins on this character and experiment some with that. This Shaka with one light facet. It's not perfect. This shit. Yeah. All those nice goodies right there. I need an ARAC. Yeah, it would be really nice to have one of those. The 20 cast that I can put on like 2 SOJs or whatever. I found this SOJ not too long ago. So that's kind of nice to have. But yeah, check out the lightning damage. You charge bolt 1600, then lightning surge 17, chain lightning 11. But the thing is, like every skill point, check this out, it adds over 1,000 lightning damage for lightning surge. So it's pretty toad, man. And I wouldn't mind getting like a more light GCs on this character and a few SOJs and the Arachnid Mesh. I think that would be GG. And maybe this Viper Magi with 4 facets. I mean, I'm kind of leaning toward going this route. You know, I've been debating whether or not I wanted to play with the Javazan. It just seems a little clunky. You know, with the Enigma and all that, the teleport is so slow. And I don't have an Enigma, but in my previous video, I think it was, or a few videos back, I tried out Enigma on my Javazan. Someone let me use theirs. So, my boy that I play on here quite a bit with, but yeah, I don't know, man. The Javazan just... And then when you have Enigma, you can't have, you know, the max attack, speed, or maybe you can, but then you gotta sacrifice not having light facets over the IAS jewels, so... But I mean, check this shit out. Chain Lightning is actually really nice to have in Act 1, for example, when everything just dies. And I mean, maybe if you were to get a ton of light GCs on this character... Yeah, my heater just kicked on. I usually shut that shit off before I make a video. I guess the show must go on. So, a little tired today. You know, I haven't been drinking coffee. I gotta get off my fucking ass and work out a little bit. Actually, I haven't done anything today in terms of working out, so hopefully I'll do that. So just do some sit-ups, some lunges, some pull-ups. non-weight days, so it's important to get off your fucking ass, you know what I mean? Because it can get really addictive, or not addictive maybe, but you can really fall into the slump of just being a lazy fucking slob. And I feel like it's happening to me sometimes, man. Yeah. It's easy to give in to just being a fucking slob. It's easy. These are junk. Alright. Now this thing right here, I mean, Diablo's more exciting when you're like feeling better and healthy, you know what I mean? Like when I work out more frequently and stuff, playing Diablo is more exciting. I don't know, it's fucked up, man. Well, just everything's better. But check out the chain lightning. It's pretty impressive. And the mana regen is okay. I still have points left over to put in warmth. You know, things like that. I could get more skills as well. Like I said, with the SOJs and a wreck, for example, there's 3 skills right there on gear that can be added, which will all be applied to warmth. So that's usually a problem with light source, I think, is mana. Especially if you're using chain lightning, bro. If you're using chain lightning, it's a slug, man. Holy shit. It really takes a lot of mana. Look at this. 61 mana. And then 42 for Light Surge and 20 for Charge Bolt. Charge Bolt is a great way to go. I'm thinking I might want to make a Lightning Sword next ladder reset, man. And I'm looking forward to ladder reset. I think a lot of us are. You know, folks saying that this is like an extended ladder season right now. Bug fixes and all that, but I don't know if that's true. But yeah, I'm looking for the ladder reset, you know. I mean, it is exciting, I think, tooling around in the den of evil with nothing but a club in hand, you know. Just everything's ahead of you still. And just everything that you find really counts. And stuff like that. But yeah, this Light Orc is told. I'm thinking I like this, so I really wanted to borrow a torch before I knew if I wanted to go this route. You know, I didn't want to pay a ton of currency for it, which would be like my Burr rune, and I have a couple Vex runes. I was about to trade everything for a torch. But I'm kind of leaning toward it again, man. Turn on my loot filter here. Just they're fast and nice, and unlike the Javazon, like they have a lot of regeneration. You're not constantly pumping mana pots. Of course, the Javazon, you could have the Phoenix Shield when you're teleporting around. But then you're losing out on some things when you go that route, you know? You're losing out on resists. And you could max them out, but you're losing out on increased attack speed if you want to hit that fast break point. You're losing out on facets. You're losing out on protection from Storm Shield. How did I identify this shit? Let's identify that. And if I do make another sword, now don't let this secret out, okay? If you guys will, let's keep this between you and I. Because I know sometimes I blabble about shit on here, and it could affect the market, man. You know? Because, I mean, it's a pretty small community. Just my last video I was going on about how Gold Strike Arch is toad. You know, what would you bet, man? That maybe Iceman blabbling about that shit could raise the prices on that. You know, maybe a lot more folks are gonna... I don't know how many folks hit me up on here saying, Iceman, I made a boson now because of you. You know, especially earlier on when I was going all out with the boson. I don't know how many fucking folks said that to me, bro. So how many folks were in the market to buy boson gear? You know, that's gonna up the value of those things. That's why I don't want you guys to share this shit with anyone, okay? Just keep it between us, but next ladder, man, instead of initially going for like a 40s Viper Magi, those are like 3 to 4 high runes right there. That's fucking expensive. Why not just trade like a CNC or a Corruption Orb or whatever? I bet you people will do it. Just make little offers of trading orbs for these what's it called? Quahagon's Wisdom? You could just trade a bunch of orbs for these. and keep slamming them. And instead of getting 40s Meiji, you could get a 40s one of these. I saw one of my boys had one of these. You know, you could up it with a Lem rune and you could get 40s if you make it into an Archon play. And you don't get 30 cast rate, but you get 20. And you do get one-to-all skill still. And you get some faster hit recovery. See, that's something that Meiji doesn't have. You also get 15 energy. Look at that. Now I'm 1355 energy right there. And with this build, I don't even need the Meiji. Look at that. This is Toad. I should do that now. Fuck it. I should just do that now. Top off that poison res with a small charm. If I get a 40s one of these, then I could trade off this Meiji because it's so valuable. You know, people love this shit. They love that Meiji, man. And this is a nice one. So I think next ladder, Big Boy's gonna look for some 30s or 40s. Quahagon's Wisdom. And another benefit is you get mana per kill, man. That's Toad. You know, that's over a turn rune right there, man. You get a turn and a half, dude, because turn runes only give you 2. You know, that's Toad. I mean, that sort of shit is what's appealing sometimes, you know? Budgeting and stuff, and not necessarily having the endgame Toad gear, but having something close. Like that video I made, man, with that Gold Strike Arch. People was digging it, you know? People was saying that one of you guys was like, man, it's like H&M clothes versus Gucci, a tracksuit, you know? They're like, the Gucci gets you a lot of style points and it's a bit more functional. It's like when you stretch and stuff, it's like it's seamless or whatever, or it's more like articulate and all that. But the H&M one works, bruh. It works almost just as good. You know, just kind of comparing the bows to clothing lines and shit. Because that Gold Strike Arch 60s worked out well, man. Alright, so lightning, chain lightning isn't really the best skill to use here. It seems to me that with my damage currently, this might be the fastest way. Is if you use Charge Bolt. See, this hog right here is immune to lightning, so you just gotta let your Merc kill him. But you see this? Charge Bolt's pretty Toad here. Thunderball. Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking impressed, man. If that, Oh, I'm still wearing it. I didn't even realize it. In fact, I don't think my cast rate is... No, it's not max. You gotta have over 117 with the lightning. But, that's why I could get an Arachnid and switch these two out. And just have one ring on. You know what I mean? One cast rate ring at least. And put on Mage Fist if you have to. You can make a nice budget light sork though. And here's the thing. This ain't like the botnet days. Alright? Lightning is no longer useless until you get Infinity. As it is on botnet. Here's why. It now pierces their resistances. All the masteries do. Lightning pierces, fire pierces, and cold pierces. At all the same rate, I believe. That's why cold used to be so Toad, man. You gotta pierce that shit in hell, and cold would pierce the hell out of it, especially on botnet. Because on botnet, cold mastery was like overpowered. You'd pierce their resist by like 150%. And now, maxed out, you're at like 35 rather. You know, so you gotta find other ways. So yeah, that's the nice thing about POD is they balanced them out, man. And I don't think everyone thinks of that right off the ladder reset. You know, everyone still goes cold sword. Granted, there are a lot of light immunes, and maybe there are more in general, I don't know. But you could still be quite effective, I think. Like, there are still areas you can run without having the cold skills. And you could go the lightning Hydra, I think is what I want to try out next ladder. You know, because here when you're broke as fuck, when you're playing for the ladder reset, you could do the whole one into Hydra thing and go that route and kill those wraiths, because those wraiths in the Chaos Sanctuary are the only ones that are generally immune to lightning. You could easily take out those hogs. Ooh, a circlet. Let's see what this one is. 2 to assassin skills. That's not bad, bruh. Yeah, but I mean, let me know what you guys are thinking about doing for the ladder reset. You know, it's about time that shit happens. Too many of us have the GG now. Folks just quitting and shit. You know, once you get the GG. Problem with this character, she sucks at tears. Even right now. Maybe I'll make a video running a tier, I don't know, but maybe I need to pierce their lightning res more, in which case, you know, I need that 40's Skin of the Viper Magi, or 40's one of these right here. Which I might go this route instead. I mean, imagine the defense with that. The defense is going to be higher. You know, the Archon plate with 159 enhanced defense. That's going to be told. Something that's really told about these charge bolt sorceresses. They kill bosses fast, man. You guys got to see this shit. Yeah, always go charge bolt when you fight the bosses. Look at that. Yeah, just waste Diablo. So I might do a comparison video. You know, I'll think about it. Put on the Griffins. Because now I got this nice light gear. Yeah, so my lightning is 35. The chain lightning and charge bolt are both 35. Yeah, but imagine 2 SOJs, an arachnid mesh, more than one light GC. I don't know if that resist one is taking me over or what. Yeah, it is. So that'll still be essential if I switch on these two. But yeah, I mean, lightning, man, I don't know. I just always thought these builds rock. Chain lightning's kind of slow. It's a little slow, and like chaining around the enemies is the problem. It takes a moment. See? I mean, it's fast enough, but it could be faster, I think. Like charge bolt is fast as a hog in Path of Diablo. Oh, looky here, bruh. Okay, we're gonna go slam one of these. 35. Shit. Those are perfect. Yeah, both pairs are perfect right here. In terms of their maximum mana. Frostburn has been nerfed a little bit for Path of Diablo. Yeah, that's pretty toad. Let's go slam this hog. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Resist or something? Right? Can't they get resist? 35 mana. Yeah, I didn't do shit. But that's okay. We're going to try with this one as well. Yeah, I knew it was going to go bye-bye. Shit! I knew it was going to go bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, I need to maybe crop the Silkweave boots. I was using a Sandstorm track for a moment. I gave those back to my Amazon, but I don't know which is better, bro. I mean, they both have their perks, obviously. I feel like, do the Sandstorm tracks, do they have missile defense like these do? It seemed like they're more defensive, man. With range attacks, but maybe I'm wrong. Light Zork's tight though, man. This charge bolt is a pretty good time. And if you just want to chillax, see that's the nice thing about them, is they have variety. It's not like the Frost Nova builds where you only get Frost Nova and you just gotta spam that shit. Then you get that boring ass skill telekinesis to take out the cold immunes with. Just one little enemy one at a time. You know, with these, if you want to feel lazy, you could just run some Act 1. You know, Rune Hunt. You know what I mean? Go around here with your charged, or with your chain lightning. Because this is nice and lazy, man. You don't have to aim much. It's usually one-shot kill or so in Act 1. You know, but then if you're feeling a bit more intense or whatever, like you could be a bit more involved, you could use Charged Bolt in other areas. You could run Tears with Charged Bolt, or even Lightning Surge if you want. One benefit is with Lightning Surge, if you get the Memory Staff, really cheap rune word, it actually converts, I think, up to 35% of Lightning Surge damage to physical. So you could take out lightning beams with that before Infinity and all that. And it still might be needed after Infinity because, like I said, in Tier 3, there are those annoying beetles that it does require something other than lightning to kill them because Infinity doesn't break their immunity. And there are some monsters like that throughout the game. I know there are skeletons in the Rollstone Keep, but especially in the tiers, you know, you're going to run into that. So, I mean, that's something that would be fun to try, and I think next ladder reset, try to make one of those staves early on. Ideally, you want one with like +3 Lightning Surge in it already, and maybe some Frozen Armor or something like that. Mana Shield. But yeah, you get 3 skills, man, that you can use. And if you do the 1 point in Hydra thing, you got 4. You know, so there's some variety to it. It's not boring as fuck. So that's kind of nice, but if you guys will like this damn video, let's see what we got here. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Okay. Like this video if you will, brah. Hit that thumbs up button. And more videos to come. I appreciate you guys supporting me like you do. So thank you for that. And it really helps if you, you know, comment, like the damn video. I appreciate y'all's support. Peace be with you.